It is the most amazing haul. Hey guys, I'm Lindsay. Welcome to another episode of Come Thrifting with Me. If you're new, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss a single opportunity to go thrifting together. Today's thrift tour is so good. And here's the interesting thing. My son Jackson had Lego camp all this week, and it just happens to be about 5 minutes from one of my absolute favorite thrift stores. So I dropped him off in the morning and I went thrifting. So let's see what I find in 5 days going consistently every day. I can't wait to show you the treasures that just kept popping up every day. It is the most amazing haul. Are you ready to go thrifting with me? Let's go. This is my absolute favorite Goodwill. This is in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania, and apparently the Goodwill just got a new paint job. Looks good. Look at this English caddy. I think it's for either jams or condiments. The little silver-plated lids are to die for. And this teapot, look how beautiful that is with the blue and white. I really wish I could see any markings on the bottom, but that's where they always put the price tag. So frustrating. This piece has so much potential. It's meant to hold little candle cups, but you could put little terracotta pots in those little openings, or even fill the little candle cups themselves with birdseed. Beautiful silver plate water pitcher. Love this handle. $15.99. According to my standards, that's a little steep for a Goodwill. Okay, fair warning, this next one is terrifying. Yes, someone donated so generously these clowns. I think the only thing I could even think to use them for is Halloween decoration. No thank you. These, on the other hand, little shell silver plate trays. These are great for jewelry. Use as little trinket dishes to catch your keys on a console. Such great staple pieces. Same with this tray. I love that scalloped edge. I love pieces that serve form and function. Old rolling pins make great kitchen decor. And look at this cutie mug. It's very old. It's got some holes on the top. It's actually considered a mustache mug. I want to do some information on that piece. And what do you think of these with the lids? They're kind of cool. Not really my vibe, but I love how unique they are. This teacup and saucer is so darling. I wish that there was a full set. Beautiful. Talk about a showstopper. This is heavy crystal. Look at those little feet. What a stunning candle holder. This glass piece is another one with great potential, and the glass is thick enough that it would be okay to turn this into a homemade candle. This crystal water pitcher is gorgeous. It's so heavy. What do you think of this little accent table? I absolutely love that pedestal base. So beautiful. Hello, beautiful lamp. This is brass, marble, and then there's glass at the top that's kind of like an amber smoky glass. So stunning. It just needs a new shade. Talk about cottagecore lampshade vibes. That is the cutest little lampshade. I'm not interested in this piece as a whole, but that glass cloche, there is so much that you can do with glass cloches in your home. I actually have a blog post all about it. Look at this stunning triple light candelabra. I don't think this is real silver or silver plate. The way that it has aged does not look like true silver patina. Still beautiful nonetheless. And this little vase, look at those colors. It's in like perfect condition. More glass candlesticks. These are gorgeous and heavy. $10 each. I wonder if they're actually worth something. This little pot has been there forever, and it's also listed at $9.99, which is such a high price for something so little. It's actually worth a decent amount of money. It's German. It's considered like a mini tureen. This beauty is nice and old. I think that might be antique. Stunning little plates. Always a great find. How cute is this sugar bowl? It's hand painted. It says it's made in India. I love those colors so much. And then check out this guy. Oh, I love it so much. Those like angular handles, the pressed glass, the little lid, it's perfect. And remember it because you're gonna see it again in a little bit. Another really heavy crystal vase. I love the edge on this one. And the price point is phenomenal. So the first day that I went thrifting this week, I saw this beautiful cobalt blue glass. It's made in the USA. I had a hunch it was really old. I brought it home, and then the next day, there was another one out on the shelf. A little matching mini vase. So beautiful. Oh, and this is your reminder to grab giant lampshades when you see them because they make amazing Christmas tree collars. And look at this beauty, another glass brass marble moment. Little bottles like this are so great for mouthwash, bubble bath, and they also make really great gifts. And oh, here we are again with this antique biscuit jar. I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I was so happy to see it on the shelf the next day. And I did a Google image search on this green glass vase. Turns out it is a bedside water carafe, and I had seen its matching water tumbler in the candle section the day before. Thankfully, it was still there, and I was able to reunite these pieces. This is why we use Google image search. And hello, Waterford crystal. I did a Google image search on this as well. It's meant to come with 4 crystal glasses. I scoured the store. They were not there. This must have been donated by itself. How do we feel about this silver plate pedestal dish? I love, love, love those little curved handles. And look at this little cream and sugar bowl set. I love this blue color. They're kind of funky. They remind me of genie lamps. Little tip, if you insist on getting a mug for Mother's, Father's Day, whatever, check your thrift store first. I almost got myself a cool mom mug because I am a cool mom, but I just did not need another mug. Crystal was big this week. Look at these lamps. Such a stunning piece. It definitely needs to be cleaned up, but man, the price point was great. Once it's clean, it will just sparkle. And what do you think of this lamp? This was priced kind of high in my opinion, but it's such a unique shape. I loved the metal shade. It had a lot of potential. Here's a look at just one day of the things that I found. And I'm pretty sure I bought at least one thing every day. And you know, after visiting the same thrift store 5 times, I thought, why not visit another one on my last day? So this is another Goodwill. Look at this beautiful antique tureen. A giant piece of art. The canvas was huge, and you could absolutely reuse the canvas if you didn't love the art. Really great ornate frames. They're not old, but they're in great condition. Highly recommend getting your frames secondhand. You will save so much money. In my opinion, these are creepy, but it's also a little sad. Someone obviously loved these, took care of them, kept them in the boxes, and they just end up at Goodwill for $3.99. On top of all of the amazing things I found this week, look what else I found. This is an antique biscuit jar. These are worth so much money. And then there's this, another antique. This is a desk chair, and this is going to be perfect for my son's room. This absolutely won in my cart. $7.99? Are you kidding me? So with a very full cart and a very full car by the end of the week, let's get all of this home and let me show you what I bought and how I styled it. I want to start filming the things that I have put in my home from this week's thrifting trip. And of course, this cutie pie, Winston, was just so peacefully sleeping right in the shot. So there's your little puppy moment for the week. Look at this antique biscuit jar. Isn't she stunning? And if it's meant for biscuits, why can't she be used for dog biscuits? Side note, this little copper cauldron I thrifted months ago, I finally found a use for it. It just holds my rings when I'm washing dishes, but it works so well with the copper teapot that I thrifted a couple weeks ago that's styled on the opposite end of the kitchen counter. Not everything has to match, but I love bringing in similar elements just kind of sprinkled in because it just makes it feel more cohesive. And personally, I am loving this glass, copper, and blue and white combo. So dreamy. Oh, and there's also a little teak riser underneath that biscuit jar, so that warm wood tone also adds to the vibe. I got that little antique dog mug, and those little holes on the top make the perfect flower frog for a stem or two. And do you remember the Victorian coffee pot I thrifted a couple weeks ago? We absolutely love it to store our Keurig coffee pots. So what I didn't show you at the thrift store is I actually found 2 of those green glass water carafes. Unfortunately, only one of them had its tumbler. So the second one I'm using to hold fresh herbs on our kitchen counter, because if you didn't know, putting your herbs in a vase of water, just like you would flowers, keeps them so nice and fresh, especially basil. It tends to wilt very quickly if you just put it in your fridge. I can keep basil fresh on my kitchen counter for a whole week. And then here are all the things that I found that went in our family room, starting with this antique pedestal silver plate dish. It very distinctly on the bottom says that it's not food safe, but it makes a perfect little remote holder on our console table. Is it sacrilegious to put my Netflix remote in a silver plate pedestal bowl? I don't think so. And that little German tureen came home with me. It ended up being 50% off, making it $5 instead of $10. I love little vessels like this because they make amazing match storage. I have my little silver plate candle snuffer with it just to complete the look. Okay, if you haven't spotted it already, I brought that amazing brass, glass, and marble lamp home. This has actually been at my thrift store for weeks, and magically, this week, she was 50% off. So I got her for a whopping $6.50. And yes, her lampshade and her finial are thrifted too, just from separate trips. That lampshade was from Salvation Army. I paid $10 for it, which was kind of pricey for a secondhand lampshade, but it's gorgeous. And the finial was $2. That officially wraps up what I styled in my home. And if you're wondering, well, wait, what about all the other things that you bought? Well, the Rural Legends secondhand shop is coming very soon. I've had a soft launch on Instagram. All of these pieces are going to be available in my shop so soon. I'll let you know when it happens. And for now, happy hunting, Secondhand Squad.